Hello, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to day 3 of our morning meditations. We're focusing on the 4 elements. So if you are watching the replay, we usually get started around the 4 or 5 minute mark. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jennifer Main. I am an initiator. I help people to step up and step into their highest potential, living their purpose, living their dreams. And so welcome to Circle today. We're going to have fun. So at any point, if you've got questions, please feel free to write in the comments box. If you want to share anything that's coming up for you, please do. For those that are joining, hello, good morning. If you want to say hello and where you're joining from, that would be great too. Yeah, we're going to have a good time today. So again, I've got a playlist. I'll put that in the comments now. So I did this yesterday as well, and it seemed to work well. So it's a Spotify playlist, which will start at kind of the 20-minute mark when we really get into meditation. You do not have to listen to it. If you'd rather just be in the silence with the words, then that's great. If you want to add another dimension to it, or if you want to add the music to it the next time you listen to this, then feel free to do that. That's absolutely fine. Morning, Maritzia. Morning, Caroline. Good morning. Me too. Morning, Shuna. So I hope everybody's doing well. I find it so funny. Today is working at AIR and it's a bit windy here. There's wind forecast for at least where I am today. The last time we had a really windy day and we were doing a live, it got a bit glitchy. So what I will say is if it gets a bit glitchy, just stay with it. I'm going to keep going because Facebook will keep recording. So I'm just going to continue on with it. And if there are moments of silence, then you just be with the silence. It will, things happen for a reason. I'm sure the timing will work in some way for you. But when you go back and listen to the replay, hopefully it should all be fine. That's what happened last time anyway. So that's the plan we're going with. And I love that on AIR day, there's loads of wind here. So funny. Morning, Liz. Morning, Sarah and Mel and Jason and Emily. Thanks for joining. And the sun's come out though, so that's a good thing. So I hope everyone enjoyed Water Day yesterday, and hopefully you got to connect with some of the water elements in your world and within you, and had an opportunity to delve deeper into some of your emotions. I know the last couple of days has brought up some interesting emotions for people, just the energy itself. So hopefully you had an opportunity to delve in and kind of swim and play in those and allow them to purify and change. So if any insights or anything from yesterday that you want to share too, that would be absolutely great. Shuna, windy in Glasgow too. Yeah. Well, we're just going to get some extra air to play with today. I love the wind. I love I will say I love dry wind, not wet, rainy wind. But dry wind is amazing to walk around in. It feels like it blows out the cobwebs and just clears out your mind. So yes, if you get an opportunity today to go and be out in it, then it's a good thing to do. We'll definitely work with today. Morning, Lisa and Rona and Mags. Thanks for joining. Morning, Allison. So we're going to get started in just a couple minutes. So I'll talk you through the format for today. It will be similar to what we've done the other days. We'll start off with some breathing. So it's good, you guys should already be pretty well acquainted with AIR, with all the breathing we've done over the last couple weeks. But I am going to take you through a slightly different breathing technique. What I know it as is the 4-7-8. If you already know this, then you already know it. That's great. If you don't, it is super simple. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Then we're going to do it together, and then we'll go into our regular kind of breathing that we do for a couple minutes. And then we'll talk a bit about the energy of AIR today, and then we'll go into meditation. And I'll let everybody know when we're going to start with the music if you want to add that in. Morning, Yenny. Morning, Freddie. Morning, Julie. Catching up on Water Day earlier. Notice how windy it was. Go AIR. Yeah, AIR's here for us. It's ready. It's ready to play. Eleanor, morning from windy West Kilbride. Lovely. Thank you for joining. So, morning, Agnieszka. Yeah, so what we'll do is I'm going to teach you the 4-7-8, and then we're going to just do 4 rounds of it together. So make sure you're sitting comfortably. If you want to lie down, that's fine, but I think sitting would be good for this. You can use this technique. It's really good for calming anxiety or calming the body and the mind. So a lot of people do this before they go to bed. But I'm gonna do 1 round of it myself to show you, really easy. And then you guys are gonna join me for 4 rounds. And then I'm just gonna take us into our kind of normal kind of breathing for a couple minutes, where we go through the body. So the way this technique works is it's a 4 breath in through your nose, and then you hold for 7, and then you breathe out through your mouth for 8 sound. So you purse your lips and kind of that whooshing sound. So in through your nose for 4, hold for 7, and out for 8. And when you do this, breathe in nice and deep, and you're going to get that opportunity to hold and just be at peace and feel the calm within your body as your body is oxygenated. And then with that blowing out, you're releasing all that energy, releasing any tension, and really, really empty your lungs. Because a lot of times we're doing that shallow breathing where we're still kind of holding energy here and we're not fully expelling our breath. So this is a way to really fully do that. So I'm going to show you once, and then you're going to join in with me right after. So I'm going to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and then out for 8. So join in, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with your eyes closed, just continue to breathe in and out at your own pace. Or you can continue with that if you want to. I want you to focus on your body, breathing in full body breaths. So that oxygen, that air moving through all of your organs beyond your lungs, circulating through your body. Refreshing your body, awakening your body. And as you breathe out, you're feeling lighter, you're feeling freer, you're feeling more cleansed and cleared. Feel your lungs really expanding and unfolding. Feel your cells breathing. And also allow yourself to feel into your lymphatic system and the movement that's there. So the system clears out the body, clears out the waste so that your cells can breathe. So I want you to imagine you're breathing into your lymphatic system, your immune system, feeling it being cleared and cleansed. Allowing all of that to feel lighter, freer. Feel the movement there as well. Take a couple more nice deep breaths in. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Right, so for today's meditation, I want you to make sure that you've got some water with you. Make sure that you're sitting or lying comfortably as you do this. If you find that you're falling asleep, I would encourage you to sit up. With this deep breathing, with this relaxation, it takes you into these slower brain waves, which our body associates with going to sleep. So if you feel like you're losing that connection with the conscious understanding of what's going on, then make sure you're awake enough to get the benefit of that. Let's see. Morning, Lorraine and Katrina. Didn't sleep in slightly. That's fine. Thanks for joining. So let's talk about air. I'm excited about today. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So as I was saying with the breathing, obviously, with the air, with the in and out of the air, we're obviously connecting with our lungs. Our lungs are part of that breathing process, the diaphragm helping our lungs to move. The air comes in to our body, the blood circulates it through to feed the cells. So we've got a few systems at play here. And when you think about that in and out of the breathing, the circulation of the blood, the circulation of your lymphatic system, which is what clears the waste from your body. It clears it through your sweat, through other excretion processes, out through your skin. There is a circular cycle feeling that goes with air. And we can also see this in nature with things like tornadoes and hurricanes. You can see flows of air, leaves blowing in circles. And we're able to get a sense of the cycle of air and that it takes within our bodies and within the world around us. So allow yourself to be in that kind of cyclical thinking or feeling or being today, and things being recycled, and also that kind of receiving and releasing. So just like that rhythm of your breath. Allow yourself to be in that rhythm with your body and with your thoughts today. So with air, there's an energy of expansion. Our lungs expand, our bodies expand to allow this air in. And when we feel into that expansion, you really allow yourself to release yourself from the past. So many people that have breathing problems, it is all stuff from the past. It's all their regrets and the guilt and the shame and the judgments that they have about things that they've done in the past. And it's almost like they're holding their breath. It's like they're not breathing and they're not being present in the moment now because they're still looking back at there. And the breath really is about the present moment. It really is about bringing you back to the present. So if you've taken a meditation or a yoga class, they keep telling you to come back to your breath. If your minds wander, come back to your breath because it is the present. If any of you have read, Osho has a book called The Book of Secrets. And in the beginning chapters, he is taking the teachings of Shiva and translating them. It's amazing teachings. So it's worth getting the book just for that, those things. But he's got a few chapters on the breath. And what I love about his explanation is he talks about how the breath is the vehicle for life force and vitality. And how actually when you are in that rhythm of breathing in and out, and when you are really present with it, when you're really in that energy and in that space, He says it's the moments right between the in and the out breath, kind of at the top and the bottom, which you cannot stop, you can't hold on to. But those tiny moments between those are the doorways to eternity. So it's through the present moment that we actually enter timelessness, that we actually enter eternity. So if we can connect in with the air, if we can connect in with our breath, if we can connect and use that to be present, then we become eternal. So breathe that in for a moment, that understanding and that awareness, because that's pretty epic stuff. It's amazing. So today we're going to connect with this, definitely this energy of being very present, of just being in your body, being here, having awareness of what's going on for you. But also that expansion and that infinite eternal energy and that the breath of life with that. So air for me is also very a deeply intelligent energy. So that the intelligence and the wisdom and the mind and the head, our ability to reason, to think through, to focus, that intellect is part of the air. So people who are really in their heads a lot probably have a lot of air in their body and in their space. And sometimes that can mean that they become ungrounded. They're up in these higher chakras instead of being fully in their bodies. So another thing we're going to do today is help to bring that air through your whole body so that you can have that intellect and that wisdom, but still be grounded and still be present. So also connected with the air for me is the energy of us as energetic beings. So our whether you want to call that your spirit or your higher self, your energetic body, whatever terminology you want to use for that, has a very airy feel to it, a lightness. And an ability to move and flow and travel. And we know, there's going to be some similarities with water yesterday. Air is very mutable, it's very movable, there's a flow to it. And it's also a carrier, it's a holder of things. So, we know that air in nature will carry pollen and will carry leaves, and it, will move things around. But in our bodies, the air is the carrier for our sound. So it enables us to speak, it enables us to sing. It will help to carry our thoughts and our intentions as well. So it's an amazing enabler for your life. So if you can learn how to work with air and help it to support you and carry the things that you want to be shared or shown or created, it can be very powerful. And so we know that in the more, I'm thinking about nature, and when we have these bigger storms and things, there can be that more destructive element of the wind blowing, of things being pulled down or torn down. But what I find is in life, in our own lives, in our own energy, our emotions, things like that. And if we're trying to build something, if the foundations are not strong enough, air will knock it down for you. And that is to let you know that you need to do a better job with it. That you need to get more clear on the focus or the energy of it or what you're intending for it. So if there is that destructive energy, we know nothing ever really gets destroyed, but if there is that kind of chaotic or destructive energy with it, what it's doing is it is blowing away the stuff that actually isn't going to serve you, that actually isn't going to work, or isn't the best thing for you. So there is wisdom in that. There is real wisdom in that energy. And what we're also going to touch on today, obviously with the air being the carrier of sound, is it's also the carrier of stories, and the stories of our lives and the stories of our ancestors' lives, the urges, the nudges, the whispers that we receive within our DNA line, and whether those stories and nudges and whispers are actually serving us and helping us, or whether they're old and outdated and for another time. So we're going to have an opportunity to kind of listen to our DNA and the stories that are coming from there. And you can decide, if there are things in your DNA that are old and outdated and that don't serve you, you can allow that to blow away. But if there are elements there that could strengthen you, that could increase your own knowledge and wisdom, then we're going to use the air to strengthen that so that you can really hear that information, so that you can really be present with it. So those eternal messages, those old ancient wisdom that's coming through, that you're actually able to breathe it in and embody it. So hopefully that all sounds good. Morning, Julie. Oh, Rowan, the book is it's Osho, and it's the Book of Secrets. It's massive. It's like 1,200 pages or something like that. I'm still working my way through it. But it's great. It's split up into chapters, so you can just do a chapter at a time. And I find every time I pick it up and read a chapter, it's exactly what I needed to read at that time. So it's one of those I put away for a while and then I pick up, and it's the message I needed to hear. It's very cool. Oh yeah, thanks for replying, Sheena. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our meditation. So if you are wanting to listen to the Spotify list with us now, again, I'll post it again real quick in case anybody's joined and hasn't seen it. So that's it there again in the comments. We're going to start it in just a minute together, and it will take us through. If you don't want to bother with the music, if you just want to have voice and the quiet, then that's absolutely fine too. It's totally up to you. You make it work for you. Right, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, and as we're going through today with our breathing, what I want you to focus on is that a lot of times we focus on like the front of our bodies, and when we think about our chakras, we're only seeing the front. I want you to imagine that the backs of your chakras are breathing too. So the back of your body is open and that it's able to breathe as well. So we're really fully going to open up these chakras and clear them out today. So you can just set that intention as well. All right, I think that's it. Here we go. So if you want to take in a couple nice deep breaths. And we will start the Spotify list. If you want to hit play now. And just taking a couple nice deep breaths. And I want you to connect with the element of air. And allow yourself to get a sense of the lightness, playfulness, the movement, the freedom that's within it. And allow yourself to really embody that energy of feeling light, flying, having a higher perspective, a higher awareness. Feel that air through your whole body, through all of your energy as well. So start to feel a freshness through your cells and through your energy. Breathing deep, allowing the air to nourish your body. And I want you to imagine that the wind is blowing through you. Feeling invigorating and energizing. Liberating. Clearing out the cobwebs in your head. Blowing away any old cluttered thoughts. I want you to feel the air working through your sinuses or through your mouth. And feel that air going up through your nose and into your brain and into your third eye, into those top two chakras. And feel that movement starting to go through your brain. And I want you to connect with all the intelligence within your brain, within your mind. The ability that your mind has to connect, to reason, to create order, to create progression. And if there's any clutter, any obstacles, I want you to feel the air blowing that all away. And I want you to feel your eyes feeling lighter and clearer. If there's any old tears or emotion there, see and feel the air blowing that away, drying it up. Giving a breathability and a spaciousness into your mind and into your intuition so that you can receive the information that you want, so that you can receive the answers you desire. If there's any part of your thoughts feel like they're looping to the past and looping to the past and keeping you caught in the same old ways of thinking, the same old thought patterns, let the power of the air blow that away. Blow it down, send it on its way. The air will clear the space, and your brain will learn new things. Breathe into your third eye, the front and the back. Feel that chakra opening more and more, so that it can receive any divine intelligence, any divine messages. For you to utilize. And just feel those chakras relax and expand more and more. Feel your ears opening, your eyes opening energetically, your brain opening. Now allow yourself to move down into your mouth and into your throat. And just take a moment to feel the presence of the air moving in and out of your throat and your mouth. And allowing your throat to relax, allowing it to open up. The front and the back of your body. So you're breathing in and out through your throat chakra, the front and the back. I want you to feel into any tension that's there, any part of you that's been holding back words, it's been holding back expression. It's been holding back your thoughts, your feelings, or what you wanted to say. Feel the tension. Feel the stress. Feel the fear and all of that. We're going to use the air to heal it in a moment. But just allow yourself for now to connect with it and be present with it. Focus on your breathing, breathing of that chakra, and be wholly in the present moment. And even if there is discomfort or pain, allow yourself to be still with it. Even if those feelings feel chaotic, overwhelming, find the stillness within you with those moments between the breaths. And you don't try, you don't make an effort to make it happen, you just allow it to happen. Being wholly present with every moment and any feeling that's there. And now I want you to breathe into those feelings. Breathe into those words. And allow the movement and the clarity and the intelligence of the air to begin to move them. With that chakra fully open, allow the breath to clear it. Your body already knows how. All you need to do is witness. So all the words you've been holding back, keeping within you because you're afraid of any destruction or damage they would do. Release them from your throat now. Let the air carry them away. Now I want you to imagine what it would feel like for the air to carry words of wisdom. For that air to share your intelligence. For you to be able to focus that energy with your intellect and with a deep understanding of expression and how you can use that expression to help you create, to help you grow, to help you share. Allow yourself to start to feel into the song of you. We're going to connect deeper with it in the next few minutes, but start to hear it now. The melody and the harmony that you are. Just for now, imagine what it would be like for that to be your expression, your song. The way you encourage the world, the way you facilitate healing and leadership. Just feel that possibility in your throat and in your mouth. And allow your throat to open more so that the song of you can be more easily, more openly shared with more grace, more confidence, more freedom. So allow the element of air to be wholly present in your throat, your third eye, your crown. Cycling and circulating the intelligence and the wisdom that you are. Feel those three chakras, breathing it in and out. All three chakras, breathing in and out. Wisdom, wise expression, and singing truth. Now take a nice deep breath and move down into your heart and into your lungs. And breathe deep, the breath of life. Breathe in the vitality. Breathe in the life force. And from deep within your heart, and your lungs, become present, become whole. You already are. So feel the flow through your heart chakra, through your arms and hands, giving and receiving, sharing love and joy. And receiving that as well. Feel your heart expand. Feel your capacity to breathe and be present, expand and unfold beyond your physical body, through your energy and beyond. And as your heart expands, feel the exaltation and the celebration in that. As you commune and celebrate and sing to the divine. And as you call in your gifts. For you to use for yourself and for you to share with the world. All the love within you, all the compassion and care. Feel the laughter and the humor in this as well. Feel a sense of playfulness and joy. Feel it growing stronger. Hear your heart growing stronger. Feel the laughter and the song through all of your cells. And allow this present moment, the feeling and the joy of it, to be a part of every moment, to be part of eternity. For the beauty and the grace to be tangible and real, but spanning through your whole life, forwards and backwards, and every life. And breathing through the front and the back of your heart and all your upper chakras. Feeling the air flowing all the way through. The wisdom, the expression, joy and presence. And moving down into your solar plexus. I want you to breathe deep there. Breathe into your gut. And breathe deep into any heaviness that's there. Anything that feels stuck or sticking. Anything that feels hard or heavy. I want you to feel the air starting to loosen that energy up. That even if it feels hard as a rock, you know that the air gets in and starts to expand it with each breath. Loosening that energy, freeing that energy. And that with each in and out breath, it loosens more and more blows away. Within your solar plexus, I want you to start to feel a spiraling of energy, a gentle spiraling of movement. Feel your body start to respond to that swirling and spiraling. And as you go into that spiraling, I want you to take a breath and go into your DNA. You know how. It's in most of your cells. It's a part of how you build your life, the structures and foundations of who you are and who you believe you are, the life you create. And as you connect with the structures of your DNA, I want you to feel yourself expand and breathe and connect with your ancestors. So through your DNA and through the energetic world, they've been whispering to you, speaking to you. Through your genetic expression, many of your habits and behaviors, many of your traits and qualities and characteristics, they've been with you. I want you to feel into the aspects of your genetic expression, those habits and patterns. And if they have not served you, I want you to breathe deep and set yourself free. You can liberate yourself from anything in the past. And even if it was something that served them, if it isn't helping you, you don't have to do it. So allow the air to liberate whatever you've been doing and create a spaciousness. So anything that hasn't served you unravels, untwists, and blows away. But the wisdom, the qualities, and the characteristics that strengthen you, that do serve you, I want you to breathe strength into them. Breathe a voice into them. Breathe expression into those gifts. Breathe into that and allow those whisperings to become louder. Give them voice. Those whisperings, those harmonies can support you in your life and in all that you do. So strengthen those harmonies so that you can feel them and hear them within you. Allow that wisdom to be heard and expressed within you. Let's take another nice deep breath, breathing through the front and back of all your upper chakras, your heart, and your solar plexus. And now allow yourself to just float or fly into your sacral chakra. So go really deep into that energy center. In many ways, this energy center connects us with creation and with divine creation. So I want you to see and feel this chakra breathing, deep, filling breaths. And I want you to connect with the energy of you as a spirit, you as a soul, your energetic being, your eternal self. I want you to feel that presence in your sacral chakra, in your lower belly. Feel the beauty that's there, the strength, and the divine intelligence. And just sit in it for a moment, breathing in that wisdom, being present with eternity. So this is the part of you that really understands your purposes, who you are and why you're here. So with your breath, I want you to awaken that within your physical body. Awaken that awareness within you as a human. And breathe life into your purpose, your purposes. And allow that understanding to take flight. Imagine you're spreading your wings like the eagle or the condor. And this divine intelligence giving you higher perspective, deeper awareness, clarity of your past, and the purpose of everything you've been to and through. Everything you've been, everything you were, how it's helped to shape you in this present moment. And to live as a divine being in a human body. Sharing this divine intelligence with the rest of humanity. Feel the grace in that. Allow it to awaken. And breathe it through your whole body, through every cell, every energy center, your entire spirit. You to breathe that divine understanding through your body. Feeling it through every part of you. I want you to start to allow yourself to move into your root chakra, your first energy center. Down to your legs, into your feet. Just take a moment and sit in that energy. Allow yourself to be present with this lower part of your body and what it feels like. And even though our legs, our feet, our lowest chakra is often connected and associated with earth, with being grounded, I want you to recognize that there is still movement in that energy. Start to see and feel the air moving through your legs, moving through your feet. If there are any aspects there that feel stuck, that feel unmovable, I want you to take a moment and sit with any fear that's there, with any obligation that's keeping you chained or stuck. With any part of you that's afraid to move, that's afraid that you won't know the answers. Any part of you afraid that you won't know how to navigate the next steps, the next movement. Any part of you that's doubting your ability to plan or reason or focus. Just notice the feelings that are there. And all that air that's in your body, it's gone through all your chakras, recognizing all your gifts. I want you to breathe all that down into your root, and into your legs and feet. Because everything that you need to move forward, and create, and fly is there within you. So feel that energy of you as a spirit, as a higher self, as a soul, lightening your feet. So that you can take big steps, higher steps, moving up. And I want you to feel a lightness in that step. And a joy in that step. And a playfulness to it. And I want you to see yourself walking upon this earth, but with the swirling energy, with that light energy of air, with the playfulness and the fun and the humor, helping to carry you. So your step can be farther, a bit higher, a bit lighter. And recognize that you can have wings in that step. There can be some flight, some gliding within those steps. And imagine what it would be like instead of each step feeling difficult, feeling hard, feeling like a weight or a struggle. You knew you could fly every time you stepped. Being guided by that inner wisdom. Singing that song of who you really are. Supported by the harmony of the wisdom of your ancestors. So feel that song supporting your flight. Being carried. Being nourished as you move. Feel the freedom within all of that. And now I want you to breathe deep. Feel all of that through every element of your body, every aspect of who you are. Your lungs, your cells, your blood, your lymphatic system, your skin. Taking a couple nice deep breaths. Feeling present and here. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just taking a few nice deep breaths. I'm sure your body's feeling a bit more spacious and aligned. If you feel like you want to have a stretch, please do. If anybody has any insights that they want to share, any healing that came through, any awareness, we'd be really happy to hear from you. If you've got any crystals with you today that help that, we want to see those too. So what I would encourage you to do today, if it's windy where you are, go out in the wind. Let it blow through you. Let it blow through your energy. Help you feel lighter and cleaner and clearer and refreshed. It can be really invigorating. If there's stale or stagnant thoughts you've been stuck in, just let it blow all through you and clear out your mind so that you can have some new, fresh, light thoughts. If you feel like you want to do more breathing exercises today, then do that. Again, the 4-7-8 that we did at the beginning is a really simple, easy technique, but it works. Do that before you go to bed. It's really great for helping you get to sleep. And if there's things, because we're in this energy of air and intellect, which is great for planning, intelligence, reasoning. if you're wanting to kind of, create some things, some structure, using your brain, using your mind, using your intuition, now is a good time to do those things too. So just do what feels really good for you. Do what feels aligned for you. Thank you, Jason. A nice start to the day, definitely. Yes, wishing everyone a fabulous day. Absolutely. Kat, love the front and back breathing. Me too. I got that in a meditation a couple months ago. Just really got this clarity on focusing on doing it through the back as well. And it's very cool. I love it. Yeah, yeah, I don't know who gave that to me, but I love it. Yeah, Caroline, amazing and a bit emotional. Yeah, that's okay. Because we were going into some deep stuff there. But knowing that the breath can support you in that it's great to know that we've got these tools to help us get through it, or work through it, not get through it. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Caroline. Lovely. Brought some calm and readiness to face the day. Perfect. Thank you, Kathleen. Emily. Thank you, Julia. Daughter opened a window, so I really did have air blowing through. Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much, Allison. You have a great day too. So in terms of tomorrow, tomorrow we'll be connecting with Earth. So it's our fourth element. It's our last meditation for this week. Again, I'll have a look at schedule and a topic and a theme for potentially doing a few meditations next week as well. So I'll post that on my page. Yes. So yeah, for tomorrow, if you've got any crystals or anything that you feel earthy, that feel grounding, you definitely feel free to have those with you, especially if you're someone who doesn't tend to be grounded. That would be good. Yeah, so we're going to have some fun tomorrow. Yeah, any wind whistling through the front door. Perfect. Just the right atmosphere on the beach with the dog shortly blowing in the wind. That sounds amazing. I love it. Shoot, I can't wait to dance in the wind. Going to go and fly a kite. I love it. That sounds so much fun. Thank you, Eleanor. Lovely feeling of calm. Great. I think it's really spacious. Yeah, I'm glad. Air does really create that feeling of spaciousness. I love it. The front and back as well was good. Good. I'm glad y'all like that. Julie listened with music today. Amazing. Good. Good. Love the front and back too. A lot of clearing in the throat. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, so I think that's it from today. We ran a little bit over, sorry about that. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Keep breathing deep, and I will see you tomorrow. So sending lots of love your way, and have a wonderful day. Speak soon.